to you about the weather, British troop involvement in Afghanistan, Gordon Brown running scared of a Democratic appointment, or my mate's postcard from Cornwall which took 2 weeks to arrive. And then it hit me like an epiphany. No, I'm going to talk to you about my work experience. Helping people is one of the greatest achievements a human being can achieve in a life. And I did my work experience as a doctor at St John's Hospital. I believe my work experience changed me as a person, a transition that will hopefully help me one day become a great doctor. The NHS is designed to help the people of this country. I suddenly became a part of this country. I suddenly became somebody who mattered. I feel very lucky to have worked in the surgical department. This is where lives can be saved or lost in a second. I woke up at 8 AM every morning, ready to start work at 9 in my green scrubs. It is a busy place and you can get caught up in your own world. I had to be my best if I was going to survive the day.
Right, just stop. I'm serious, this is somebody's exam.
What could I talk to you about? The weather, British troop involvement in Afghanistan, Gordon Brown running scared of a Democratic appointment, or my mate's postcard from Cornwall which took 2 weeks to arrive. Then it hit me like an epiphany. No, I'm going to talk to you about my work experience. Helping people is one of the greatest satisfactions a human being can achieve in a life that can be cut short at any time. I believe my work experience will change me as a person, a transition that will help me hopefully one day become a great doctor. The NHS is designed to help the people of this country. I had a part to play in this country. I suddenly became somebody who mattered. I feel very lucky to have worked in the surgical department. This is where lives can be saved or lost in a second. I woke up at 8 AM every morning ready to start work at 9 in my green scrubs. In the hospital, you can get caught up in your own world. It's a busy place and I need to be my best if I was going to do a good job. My first meeting with my employers was short, sharp. A 9-year-old boy needed urgent gastric bypass surgery. Our surgeon was involved in a car crash. I was asked in desperation to perform the surgery. I had never been prepared for anything like this before, but still I was going to do my best as I had no choice. The OR was a build-up of all the tensions I'd ever experienced in my whole life. A human being's life was in my hands. God help me. Every opening, every closing, every incision, I did it successfully. Every second I flipped over to my left, to see the machine and just to reassure myself that the boy was still alive. The time passed by surprisingly quickly. I was intent on not making a mistake, but it was still a procedure, even the most senior surgeons would fear. For me, the hospital had a recipe. Now, they had a chef. The best moment in my life. The parents gave me the most fulfilling compliment I could ever imagine. They owed their lives to me. Going on my lunch breaks, the time was used to reflect. I was fasting at the time and I had to go the days of work without any food or drink. Well, the rest of the week I went round with a surgeon around the hospital. I got to meet a lot of doctors, a lot of other surgeons, got to meet just a lot of patients because the surgeon was working as a surgical consult if he was not doing surgery. The doctor asked a surgeon if the patient should have surgery or not, so I did that most of the weeks. The highlight of my week was definitely the surgery. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do any more, but even watching the surgeons in action reminded me of the best time of my life. The journey home was always a reflection of the day that had passed by. Different things enter my mind. Do I want to become a doctor? Do I have could I handle the pressures that came with the job? There was nothing I didn't enjoy. My colleagues were most helpful and witnessing the patient's braveness and courage will stand me in good stead. I am 100% sure I want to become a doctor. They say experience is what makes a man. I however had one bad experience, not with the doctors nor patients, but the fat cat hypocrites that run the country and the National Health Service. Some eggs are more expensive than others, and some make better omelettes. So when the best eggs are in Waitrose, and you cannot go there, you have a problem. That's me.
Lisa, how do you think your week changed you as a person? How do you think you've changed?
Just gave me the more confidence and just the desire to become a doctor. So.
Did you get to speak to the boy?
No, he had to stay in hospital. I never got to speak to him. Everybody else.
Okay, right, thanks.